Hi everyone, it's Adrian. I wanted to make my first video log for this channel. I have things that I'd like to talk about, but I know I'll talk about other random things. So before I get started, I wanted to show my medicine bundle that I made before I started recording. I do wear a lot of colorful jewelry, but then when I make jewelry for myself, I tend to make it black. Right now, I wear my dolomite necklace. It's the only stone that I wear. I don't want to say that I'll never wear other stones, but right now it doesn't seem likely. This one has a background, a backstory to it, and so I wanted dolomite for a long time. Months passed and I still never got it. So, and then I was like to myself, oh yeah, I wanted a dolomite stone, so I got it. I didn't remember the reason why to it, but I knew that I wanted it, and I looked more into it, and I feel like it really fits me because the necklace, or I'm sorry, the dolomite is referred to the stone of herbs because it has a lot of medicinal properties to it. And for those who have been on my main channel may have heard me say that I went to school for herbalism because I've said it a lot of times and probably I say it too much, but I'm really happy that I did. I really want to do other pieces for myself, and I'm gonna come out with different designs, but right now I've been trying to keep it simple. And I've been really into this design because it's summer and it just reminds me of fish, I guess. But I got this in a trade from Party with Snacks. I don't know if she wants me to mention her name, so I won't. It's so pretty. I don't know if I'm gonna wear it, but I know I would hang it somewhere. But it's just nice to have. So this month and the past few weeks have been pretty stressful, and I wanted to make sure that I wasn't overanalyzing things. I wasn't being emotional or too emotional. So I've been trying to really get myself together and do what I feel is right. I do usually do spreads for myself where I pull out cards. And since this is one of those, this day was one of those days, I thought that I would pull out some cards talking about if I should move forward in a certain area of my life or should I move back to be where I'm thinking that I am not sure if I would like to be there. So the card that I got is Knight of Lobstones. This is from Hazel Moon's Hawaiian Tarot. So before I get into this card, I'll quickly talk about a conversation that I had with my close neighbor, and she's an older woman and she's married, and they help me out a lot with a lot of my shenanigans that I get myself into. So what really stuck to me was what she said about there's always a way out, there's always a way to do things and a resolution. And she said that I didn't think about those kinds of things when I was younger. When I was younger, I thought that it's done, things are over, there's nothing that can be done. So it reminded me of the Eight of Swords, where you think that you're not doing anything or you can't do anything, but really there's other alternatives that you're either overlooking, you don't want to look into, or you feel like there's nothing else that can be done. So this really does make sense to me because earlier I got the Nine of Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Lava Stones. And I don't usually read reversals unless I'm told that it's a reversed card. So this felt like an upright card to me, and I'm thinking that I'm not that type of person, the type of person that's reliable, or the person of nourishment, the person that you can go to, and even to show like another generation what can be done in maybe traditional ways or maybe different alternatives to doing things. I'm basically a person that knows their way around a certain system. So it does seem like more of a high priestess message to me, especially with it being nighttime and it being like a large island with a body of water and seclusion. So it made me think. I know that this picture is really significant to the message for me because this picture is the highest area of Hawaii, the top islands of Hawaii. And it makes so much sense to me because where I'm at it, sometimes you're at a place where you're at your highest peak. Although you enjoy the things there, you may enjoy people there. There's a point where you don't really need to be there anymore, and that you need to go to a different destination or maybe move forward somewhere. It kind of reminds me of like school. I know even if you don't like school, I'm sure people have met friends or people that have become friends that made an impact in their life, or you've done something or you've learned something where it just felt like really important to you, and now you're leaving to another destination. Well, you can't stay in school forever. You can't stay a senior. You can't, well, even in college, you can't stay in college forever. You're going to have to graduate, or I mean, even not go back to school for whatever reason. So I think that this is a really special message to me. Sometimes you enjoy something so much, but there's a point where you've learned what's there to learn. And especially being in the location that I'm at, I've grown the most that I've grown in a lot of years. So that was the main thing that I wanted to talk about. I also wanted to do a spread for myself. I also pulled out a card from the Magical Inspiration Cards by Kat WB. Hey Kat. She is an herbalist from Connecticut. So this is the card that I got, and it's contemplate where you are in your life with an open heart and listen to the wisdom your intuition imparts. So it's more of an eerie kind of thing where you're not sure about what's going to happen. And again, it's more of a high priestess message that goes with the Nine of Pentacles. So with these cards, it's kind of strange for me because I can read the message and I'll be like, this is not my card for the day, this is my card for the day. And it's not just me picking out cards, it's me knowing that this is going to be my card for the day. So I really do like these cards. They're so sweet. It reminds me of my mom because I do, we have these cards because I gave her one for Mother's Day, and it's the only deck that she has. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time for a spread, but I wanted to do a spread from the Tarot of the She. I love this deck. It's weird because aesthetically, I don't think that it's my favorite. I do like it, but I don't But there's some other connections to it besides how the deck is drawn. So I think I'm going to do that in another video after this. I think I'm going to make another video. But I have to upload this one